We need some records. We need this. Finally, keep in mind, and this is one thing I want to add to the City Girl story. Young Miami and Young Miami never wanted to be an artist. If she says she wanted to be an artist before she got famous, she's lying. She never wanted to be an artist. She wanted to be popping. You know when girls be like, yo, I just want to be lit, and you can't get a definition of what lit is? That's what she wanted to be. So she just wanted to be lit. She never wanted to be an artist. So the label is crafting all these moves. We got to get you in here. Okay, let's bring Yachty in to write. Okay, cool. Let's get Baby to feature here. Okay, cool. Let's put you over here. Oh, Drake, yo, could you? Yes, they're making everything happen. We're giving credit to the artists, but the artists don't even care about being an artist. They're on for the ride. So that's one of the things I do want to correct her with, because she's acting like, oh, no, I'm doing everything I had to do. Here's the thing. You're non-talented. You could barely read. You don't really rap. And you need to rely on ghostwriters and your labels to put you in position. You're non-talented. You could barely read. You don't really rap. And you need to rely on ghostwriters and your labels to put you in position. And then you're unfocused on your own career. And you then fall into a lifestyle that's bigger than the money that you make. Here's the thing, and this is the difference between men and women. Most men and most women. Let me not just generalize like it's all. Carisha is a millionaire. But like any woman, when she gets around a nigga with a bag, she'll say fuck her bag, because women really don't want to work. Like these type of women. I'm not saying all women. A nigga, when you get around a bitch, and I'm saying women who making more money than you, it's going to inspire you. I've spoken to Offset. This is a actual conversation. He said, act. I forgot the time he said, act. He said, I got to turn up and keep dropping these records. He said, my bitch is on fire. Nigga, I can't just have her lit out here and I'm not lit. That's how a man sees when you're with someone who is very successful. When a woman's with a nigga who's successful, they're like, all right, fuck my shit. I'm good. He gonna take care of me. That's when I've explained the two problems that was happening with Carisha. No passion, no talent with Carisha. No passion, no talent. And then she's her schedule is dictated because of her love or her lust for Diddy. And it might not be lust for Diddy, but because of the lifestyle that Diddy's is given. Keep in mind, put it like this. I'm giving y'all real shit. This is real shit. All right, yo, and this is why a lot of labels don't do female artists. And for y'all female artists, I'm giving y'all explanations. Yo, it's two of y'all. Y'all need makeup teams. Y'all need this. Y'all need that. It's not like some niggas who be like, yo, we'll fly your barber out or just hire a barber for $1,000 to cut your hair in the city. And, you know what I mean? We get a stylist to get you some clothes. You need glam, makeup. We need this, need that. You need a lot of things as females, right? Then, here's the thing. With all due respect, the city girls ain't never sell over like 30,000 records. Or like 40,000. I don't even know the peaks, but it's never been big. To put that into terms, I just want to let y'all know, that's not we're flying everywhere private money. You're going to be first class, but you're going to be on JetBlue, girl. Okay? That's where you're at. So that's what the label will fund. Now, maybe during your album release, where now we need to get you from Kansas to LA to Texas to Miami. For those 2-3 days, we're going to get you a private jet. Both of y'all are going to be on it. Get both y'all makeup artists. Everybody travels as a team. But y'all not flying across the United States every single day in private jets. It doesn't make budgetary sense. You're not making that much money. Okay. Cool. So now imagine this. You get the itinerary for your label. Hey, we got you and your two girls and your assistant, y'all first class, but y'all flying to here. Diddy calls you and says, yo, Carisha, come get on Love Air. We're going to the UK. Oh shit, we're going into the Caribbean. Diddy got so much money, he tells you, yo, you and your girl, because you know what Diddy's doing? It's old school player shit. Diddy about to fuck with some new bitches. Diddy just gives you the jet that you could just go fly with your girls and go do some other shit. You think you're responding to your label? Also, let me also break down the dynamic between most artists and their labels. Most artists and their labels, if you don't know, I keep saying this, people think that rap is a regular job you get paid every 2 weeks. You don't. This is why artists fall out of love. If you're not really in love with music or not that profitable, you fall out of love with music because you don't get paid on the 1st and the 15th. That's not how this shit works. They give you an advance up front and you got to turn in an album to get the next. Usually artists are in debt, so if we're talking about residuals or we're talking about like, you know what I mean, anything that would come off the profit of the project, they're going to spend so much money you'll never get there. And then most of these artists, their pub is like abysmal. So essentially, essentially most artists make the most of their money off touring. So why would you even listen to your label? Your label wants you to keep working. You've gotten half of the money already. And then you have a rich nigga who's not even a rich nigga, a wealthy nigga who's giving you an experience that even your label can't fuck with or wouldn't fuck with because it's a loan. Do you see why the whole Diddy thing happens? I'm telling you this not because I'm guessing. I'm telling you this because it's 100,000,000% fact. Go ask the people at her label. If she's watching, she'll be like, damn, how Act knew I had these conversations. I've done so much research and like talking to people behind the scenes. I got some answers for y'all. And I'm going to answer Young Miami's question. I'm going to answer from a nigga perspective. Because what Diddy going to tell you ain't going to be real to really what's going on. Young Miami, with all due respect, you are a pretty girl, but there's a lot of pretty girls. Unfortunately, these days, and I'm saying this for women, lucky for men, beauty, especially seeing all these girls get lip fillers, they're wearing fake hair. That ain't her hair, right? They get some butt implants. They put their titties up to their neck. Like, it's easy to create the idea of beauty that a man would be appealed by. So what makes you special, right? Is it because you had some fame? No, Diddy's messed with way more famous women than you. He had J-Lo, for God's sakes. What makes you special? I'm going to tell you, and nobody's going to, like, if you disagree with me, it's because you don't know no niggas in the industry. Because I talk to these niggas. Like, what is it about this girl? You know what they say? A chick like Young Miami is just a super freak. She do everything. She down with any. So that's why I didn't like her trying to bring that P shit back. Bro, they fuck with you because you're down with everything. Like, certain women, like, pull at this. Self-respect is the kryptonite of rich niggas. Let me say that slowly. Women, self-respect is the kryptonite of rich niggas. They don't want to be around you when you're saying, I'm not doing that. Listen, I don't want to be in a free call for an orgy. I don't want to be fucking licking your ass while your friend fucks me. I don't want to do that. I've never done that. That's beneath me. The women you see get chose, and I'm telling you this, and this is universal. The women who are in the game, they know this too. If you want to get in the game, first you got to hit that plateau of how good you look. Once you're above the bar on how good you look, how far you go with these men in the industry will revolve around how little you say no. Hey, you want to get fucked on this boat in the middle of the ocean? Yes. Yo, we got this whole, we having this like a little crazy party where we got a villa in Turks. We got like 17 women. I want you to come with it. Like, we gonna be having mad shit, blah, blah, jet skis, whatever. We gonna be having orgies, whatever. You down? Yo, you know you gotta be fucking. I'm down. That's what these women won't say. They're acting, and they snitch on themselves because even when they rap about it or they talk about it, never they say, oh, the reason why I'm getting all these benefits or these guys like me is because of my personality. I'm a good person. Like, I'm a sweet soul. I'm caring. I'm really loving. They never say that. So you happen to wonder, why is it? Is it that their pussy's so good? Is it that they suck penis that good? Or is it the fact that their self-esteem is tanked? Their ability to be down with whatever the dudes that are controlling and footing the bill want is actually there. That's what it is. That's what Young Miami is not telling y'all. And I don't know if she's accepted that herself. Diddy's been fucking women, hordes of women, thousands of women for over 30 years. If he gets with a city girl, you think he wants to have missionary sex and just doggy style? Or do you think he wants to have all type of toys, other men, other women, other just out of this world, because now he's trying to create, like, at that point for people like Diddy, sex becomes a drug in the sense of, yo, you're trying to chase the high of the first time you fucked, except you fuck so many bitches, you need to recreate some new shit to feel even half the feeling. So now you gotta have Young Miami off 15 drugs, eating out 5 other chicks' pussy. Like, y'all doing some weird shit. Y'all got dildos, all type of rods just sticking into each other. That's what it is. Here's the thing. The women who get up to that stature, they don't say no. I always say to women who claim they hang around celebrities, I say you got 2 choices to pick. If you start to say yes, don't say yes and then say no. And let me explain what I mean. Don't start to be like, oh yeah, I'll do this, but I won't do that. And what I mean by, let me explain even more, because that might sound crazy. Oh, I'm down to threesome in the orgy, but nah. Listen, it's either you're going for the top, or you're gonna just have your self-respect and say no, I'm good. Unless you want to fuck with me in a one-on-one, or you want to fuck with me in this type of capacity, I'm good. But a lot of women, they'll suck a nigga off at a party, suck a nigga off at a B&B kickback, suck a nigga off at a game night. Then the nigga gonna say, all right, it's time for the threesome. Nah, I thought it was just me. No. You're in the life now. That's just what it is. That's just, now I'm being very like lewd, and I know people are gonna be like, yo, whoa, like I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. The women you see that are at the top, they do everything. That's why when some of these topics of peeing comes around, when they say, oh, I don't do that, I'm like, stop lying. They all get peed on. They all lick ass. They all do threesomes. They all get fucked. And if the nigga be on some freaky shit and want his man to come in, they all do that too. I promise you. I'm telling you, 90% of the women you see, I gotta stipulate, with successful men, they're basically bouncing from successful nigga to successful nigga. And you're like, what is it about them? Is it their personality? Are they that funny? Maybe they're just a good time. No, they're just the girl that does anything. It's let me use a Kwame Brown saying, the go along, get along gang. Okay? Whatever freak shit a nigga got in mind, they'll do. Promise you. This is a cap interview, we could tell already. There's allegations with you being around. Allegations of you providing drugs. Allegations of you being around sexual encounters. You haven't spoke about those. And by the way, I don't expect her to speak about it, because these are civil situations that a lawyer, listen, I know when you get sued, you don't want to be speaking about these things. But if you're going to do I'm coming clean shit, just be like, hey, these are legal situations, but I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing. And they're lying. Like, I'd rather her say that, but she's acting like really like, oh my God, these things were going on. Come on. Like the look she just did is the look every woman does to say, should I hold this bitch ass nigga down now? Of course Diddy backhanded this hoe. Like, come on. That look she did was like, should I hold this fuck nigga down now? Because I'm going to be honest with you, a real bitch going to be like, no, he never hit me, even though she got a bruise. You know what I mean? Like, when a woman really finished with you, she going to be like, of course he beat my ass. You know what I mean? Like, and also she got to think about it. If I say no now, I could never file a lawsuit. I believe Diddy slapped every chick, maybe with the exception of J-Lo, and she might have got backhanded too. Come on, man. Diddy a nigga from the 90s, bruh. It can't be serious. The biggest thing is that he hit women. Brother, I'm sorry. There's too many. I'm not supporting domestic violence. But if slapping a bitch is the biggest thing that Diddy's guilty of, trust me, this is hip hop. Niggas would be like, oh, we don't. They would be like, bad Diddy. And 6 months later, be partying with him. That's not why Diddy's in trouble. Diddy's in trouble for them freak offs, nigga. Let's keep it a bean. Like him putting a hand on a bitch. Like, again, with all due respect, we don't condone it, but that ain't why, my nigga. This chick is full of herself. Shorty, nobody drank DeLeon because of you. Here's my analysis of this, and I'm sorry I keep pausing it, but we got to add some context and shit. I believe that, Diddy's intentions with her was 100% sexual. This is like a woman who is like seen as sexy in pop culture. I could get her to bend to my every demand and literally be on all fours for me in any freaky situation. By the way, I don't know if y'all remember when Diddy was going on mad vacations when they first got together. Young Miami would be there with a gang of other chicks. Like, I'm not even trying to like, I ain't trying to, because I got no smoke with homie. So I'm not trying to like fuck with his household, but Devin Haney's girl used to be on there too. Like, Devin Haney's girl, Lena Syed. She was with Taz Angels. She was with Diddy and them, Diddy, Young Miami early on. Like, you would see, like, she's now pregnant for Devin Haney. That's why I don't really want to go too crazy. But yeah, like, they would all be on a yacht. Look, I just Google it. Lena, bro, I miss nothing. Lena Sayed, Young Miami, Diddy. All you gotta do is do a fucking look. They're all on vacation, my nigga. Look, they're all on vacation. Like, they were all like, bro, this was orgy time, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Diddy get them all on the 100-foot yacht and was going from room to room to fuck them all, just slanging dick like it was going out of style. You get what I'm saying? So I think he definitely had her around for sexual reasons and maybe fun reasons. She probably knew how to pop off a party, get good vibes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of women ain't good vibes. Like, some women, they get drunk and they fuck up the shit. She might be the good vibes that, like, encourages, like, yo, y'all girls get turned. Like, let's get lit. Like, so I definitely think that was the intention. I think the Carisha Please, which I'll be honest with you, I think Diddy, that was a good business move by him. I think that was finally the payout, right? The payoff for Diddy was that he gave her a podcast and it worked. Like, I'm not going to lie, Carisha Please does work. So I think that was a payoff for him, but I don't think he started bringing her on these vacations because she was going to do a podcast. I believe that he wanted to do some freak shit with her. Yeah, and after you've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on these excursions and vacations, you're now saying, damn, just like any old school pimp would, damn, I done spent all this money on this bitch. What could she give back to me? Well, she got a big mouth and she got a name. How about I put my liquor on the table and have her talk to some people and talk about the freak shit that she already do with me? Bingo. Works. Finally, Diddy gets a poppin' show on Revolt. It was a win-win at that point, right?